Okay, that took forever, but I'm good.
At last, so big an effort for an oh so tiny piece of metal.
Oh my goodness, you have no idea, my friend. Okay, that was a lot, and I mean a lot of work for one snowmobile. But, on the bright side, that's how we're going to be able to trek that absolutely vast area. Oh golly, I can make it. There's a fire right here. It's fine. Okay. Let's keep on going, because there's no point. Whew. Okay. That was so hard. You guys have no idea how difficult that was. And it might have just been that I was thinking about it all wrong, and it was actually pretty doggone simple. But for me, I tried and tried and tried and tried and tried. I was doing positive to positive, negative to negative. That wouldn't work. So then I went with negative to positive, and that eventually got me where I wanted to go. But it was so hard. So write down in the comments, and if I get enough people saying that they want the plan or they want the answer because it's too difficult, which I have no shame in giving away because it was hard. But if you can't solve it, really do try and solve it, because when I'm playing this, there's no way to figure out the answer because I'm probably one of the very first people to be playing this full game. So I've already been to the ice cave, I think. Have I? I'm not sure. No, I haven't. Let's go here. I'm gonna pull out my 2-round revolver and hopefully nothing tries to eat me. Alright. Nope, I have not been here. Oh, jeez! Why on earth? Well, now I'm down 1 round. I'm sorry I overreacted on that, but that genuinely scared me half to death. And I'm really not wanting to go in here. But my sense of adventure is kicking in.
The cold seemed to be more brutal here than anywhere else. It seeped into
Okay,
bones
okay,
and
okay,
into
okay, okay, okay,
every
okay, okay.
breath to get to the heart until it stopped. Carl needed to be dressed in warm clothes to survive.
Yeah, and ammunition, my goodness. I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. Okay. Whew. Alright, for everybody else, it's just going to be a matter of seconds or milliseconds, or not even a second. But for me, it's been an hour and a half. So I actually found out what I needed to do next. I would have probably showed the video, but in case you didn't know, how you make the particular drink that Bang Bang Man requires is you need to go back to the general store, slide the ladder over to the right, and then climb the ladder and grab sherry wine. That sherry wine will then be put into this, the moonshine maker. So, yeah. So, there you go.
You had to be out of your mind to cook up white whiskey at home. The all-surrounding stench of alcohol alone was probably enough to gas a man to death.
It took a long time, and I didn't even think about using the ladder, so that was my fault to begin with. But, yeah, I finally found it, so it's all good now. Alright, so let me go ahead and deposit some of this stuff real quick, and then we'll go ahead and go back over to Bang Bang Man's house. Because, man, oh man, oh man, I've probably wasted like an entire hour wandering around, not knowing where or what I needed. And hey, would you look at that? I actually needed something that was in the general store. What do you know? But anyway, yeah, that's where it is if anybody wanted to know where anybody was having problems with that. I really did take
Carl
like an
felt that
hour
it was
and a half.
mission accomplished, with the wicked nectar in his hands.
Hello, Bang Bang Man! Took me forever, but I finally got your stuff. I'm not proud of it either, but... There you go.
Ah, quand on cherche, on trouve. Parce que je t'aime bien à cette heure, je vais te dire quelque chose.
Tell you
C'est bien
something.
de prendre ma pénice. Parce que par là-bas, tu vas rencontrer le vrai froid. Un froid qui glace comme t'en as jamais connu dans ta vie.
Got the achievement, winter is coming. Oh, and I got gloves too. Oh, but hey, guess what? Now I have to go into... No, I don't want to go into the icy cavern. Here we go. Excellent sounds.
Luckily, he had the coat to protect him from the biting cold.
Luckily... Oh man, I don't like this at all. Oh man. Why?
More materials were needed to stir up the flames.
Freaking knew I should have brought it. my goodness, this is nerve-wracking. Hold up. What did I just get? I just got another hammer. Do I dare? Because I don't think I should. You know what? I think that I should just go back to wherever I come from, and just live there for the rest of my life. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm not liking this at all. Well, leastways I'm back where I was. Spoopy doopy noises. And why?
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging
Wait, what?
cold.
Let me rest in this spoopy doopy ice cave. With the nice sounds I'm hearing, I can't even describe them. Spoopy doopy noises. Best thing in the world. Now I have to traverse the spoopy doopy bridge. I'm more than likely gonna run into something I don't want to. Alright, let's do it. It's all the part about playing video games and recording them and whatnot, because you have to do it. Because you don't have much of a choice. So I'm doing it for everyone, and I know that a lot of people are going to think of me as a sissy because I can't handle a little bit of jump scares, but you'd understand if you were on my point of view. Just making sure I'm not missing anything, because I really don't ever want to come back down here. Okay. Just keep on going then. Whoops. Headphones fell off. Stay on. Good grief. Okay, here we go. Lovely. Wonderful. And there's not going to be any witches or wizards over there by any chance? No? Nobody wants to answer me? That's fine. I'll just throw a stake over there. Maybe the witches or wizards will be hungry because they're in a freaking ice cave. Maybe something else is gonna come out and greet me.
Another instance of this magic ice. What was this one doing, lying on the ground, so afraid? The plot thickened like water into ice.
This is the last guy. Well, thank goodness it's just you, because if it was somebody else, I'd be scared to death. Just put your hand on him.
A sudden cold snap struck Carl, who felt like he was pulled into a dream.
Oh my goodness. Am I actually going to see the Wendigo this time?
He had
It's
been
the
running
last
in
person.
fear from something creeping towards him, against which he couldn't do anything, only to end up like this, petrified and cold.
Oh, golly. Sure. Thanks. Oh. Dynamite! I know what to do. You also got a lot of copper pipes. Thanks, Dream. Oh, you got 2 M1 Grands. Thanks. I'm pretty doggone sure that those are M1 Grands. If I'm getting that wrong, I'm sorry. I'm trying to not think about any gigantic monsters. Lost cause. Old Rocher.
It seemed as though Regin had been ready to take up arms and slay people like Hamilton. Could he have committed murder for his cause? Who could have gotten killed in front of his very eyes?
You should be asking the bigger question. Are you going to die after all this? Because you're chasing after a mythological monster. The word monster normally is referred to gigantic beast or people-slaying object, or it, sorry. But that's fine. Old Rosaire had told me the mine administrators were having us on, and that the mines from before the war were neither collapsed nor inaccessible. Well, as usual, the old man was right. The dang English people keep lying to us every dang day, because we're just slaves to them. Water boys. That word's gonna be blanked out, but like Valier said, honestly, one second. I tell you what, I literally get phone calls, emails, something like that at the worst times. Okay, hang on. We'll see who the slaves are by the end of the year. I'll set up the heart of my government in those mines, the resistance. Watch out, fat cats, I'm putting bayonets on our cannons. August 14th, 1970, the English tell us the rain is full of resources. The region, sorry, is full of resources. The resource they're forgetting about is our seniors. It's full of old people around here, and they've got plenty of resources. Old Man Rosaire, oh! Bang Bang Man! And it is in exchange for a full load of bottles of Caribou a day, put us in contact with the best of our country has to offer. Best our country has to offer. Veterans, hunters, the salt of the earth, I'm telling you. These people have shotguns upon shotguns and blinds all over their territory. They agreed to lend me some pretty much no questions asked. I still told them a big fat cat hunt was in the works. I also told them our aim was to be sure there was not a dang one of them left from here to...
Carl wondered how long he would have to endure this skin-stinging cold.
Crud. What? No, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, thank goodness.